Hey everybody, this is Deb with Truthification Chronicles, and we're going to talk about a call to action. And it's not just a call to action on our side, but on the other side as well. Check this out. This is a tweet by John Brennan, and this was on September 28th. A reminder to federal officials. There is no limit on the number of individuals who can use the whistleblower statute. If you think you were involved in unlawful activity as a result of a directive from Mr. Trump or someone doing his bidding, now is the time to report it. If this is not just a call to his minions to start throwing out any garbage they can think of, I don't know what is. So yeah, this is what he's doing. He's giving a call to action to those in the deep state who are still ingrained in our government. Yep, there we go. And of course, some of the people did not take it well if you read the comments. And so I wanted to point this out to you just in case you don't know who John Brennan is. He was the former CIA director from 2013 to 2017, nonpartisan American who is very concerned about our collective future. I bet you are worried about your collective future. I'm sure about that. You're not worried about mine, but you're worried about theirs. And I think probably because of this, we're going to see several whistleblowers come out. It's going to be like the same thing with the Ukraine whistleblower. It's going to be over and over again. And we're going to see the same pattern where the press comes out with it first, and then they make up stuff about what the real facts are, and they praise the whistleblower, and then it comes out and we find out that the whistleblower is full of hooey. So anyway, this is his call to action to his minions. Well, I'm going to give you a call to action. You're not my minions, but you are patriotic Americans. And here is something that I think you can join me with. And it is something that's easy for you to do. It does not require any money or anything. All you have to do is fill out this little thing and sign the petition. So, recusal of Congress members who are DNC candidates on all matters concerning President Trump. Yep, I created this, and so I really need your help in getting it out there, folks. I've got 8 people who have signed it so far. Thank you so much. I hope that I will have lots and lots more. So we need to disseminate this like everywhere we can think of, because I've got to get 100,000 signatures by October 29th. So we've got 30 days. Let's go. Anyway, I said during a presidential primary and campaign in the months leading up to a presidential election, any member of Congress who is a candidate for the opposing party should be required to recuse themselves from any matters in either the House or Senate that concern investigating a first-term president who is seeking re-election. Because of their position of power and congressional oversight, it is a conflict of interest if they sit on committees, speak on the floor, or are involved in any matters of investigation of their opponent. It's in the Democrat candidate's best interest politically to make their opponent look as bad as possible, so it's obvious they won't be impartial regarding the president, in this case, Mr. Trump. This allows them to weaponize their positions unfairly against him. All right? So we need this to go everywhere. I think there's about 8 candidates that are members of Congress, either the Senate or in the House, and they should not be sitting in judgment of Trump. He's their opposition. So I don't see any way that that is fair and just. And I think if you talk to a lot of people, you can say, is this really fair that these people who are his opponents, one of them is going to be running against him for the presidential election in 2020. Why should they be able to sit there and give out all this dirt as part of what they're supposed to be doing for the American people? They're supposed to be an impartial oversight of the government. Well, they can't be impartial if they're running against that person. There's no way they can. And so they should not be able to do any votes on that matter that has to do with the president or anything. They shouldn't even be part of those committees right now. Now, they can certainly be part of the committee for other things that don't touch on Donald Trump. That's different. And I have no problems with them doing those things. But when it comes to any investigations dealing with Trump or any witnesses or anything like that, they need to be out of the picture. I think it's horrendous that they're allowed to do this. Anyway, so please share this, share this, share this. This is from the whitehouse.gov website. Anybody can put a petition together and you can get people to sign it. And if you get 100,000 signatures within 30 days, then you get a response from the White House. So I will let you know if I get one. So we just need to get 100,000 people. We got a lot to go, though, okay? So that's my call to action to you. I also have this as a call to action because this is a March for Trump. It's put on by Women for America First, but it's not just for women, okay? I think it, includes men too. But the March for Trump, Stop Impeachment Now, is October 17th. Don't you like that 17 there? And it's going to be at the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C., and it's for Americans supporting President Trump. And so this is the website. I'll have it down below so you can keep track of what's going on if you want to be part of that. Also, it says that there's going to be plans for... No, where is it? If you can't join us in D.C., there will be local events happening across the country. And if you're somebody who would like to organize a local event on that day, then you send them an email and you can talk to them about that. I'm not sure what all they've got planned, but, I would love to make it to go there to Washington, D.C., because I would love to be there and, interview a bunch of people and get the excitement that they have for our president and how they want to support him. Unfortunately, I don't think my health is going to allow that. So, I'll have to leave that to some of my other YouTube compatriots here because I'm sure some of them will go. And I hope they do because I'd like for them to be able to relay to us what's really going on there. So this is my call to action to you, that we have these two things you can do. I mean, this one requires absolutely nothing except sending this form in. You just put in your first name, your last name, and your email address. It goes to the White House. You can unclick that if you don't want to get any emails about issues and things. And you click the sign now, but be aware that when you click that, it sends something to your email and you have to click on that to confirm the signature. Otherwise, it doesn't count that you're signed in. So please make sure that you do that, okay? And this is really a good way to be able to get people aware of what's going on. You can share this on Facebook, you can share it in an email, you can share it on Twitter. There are the links down there. So please let this go. And, tell them about it. Tell everybody you can. I've been going on to Twitter and I find the blue check accounts and I'll put it in as like a post in there and say, please sign this. And I think if we get a lot of people going to these different accounts, like, the blue check people, the congressmen and everything, and we keep posting it and different people post it, not the same thing, then they'll understand it's not bots doing it and it's real people that think this is a worthwhile thing. Plus, I also want to encourage you to go to the main House website and the main Senate website, and you can find links on there to find your specific representatives or senators, and then you can email to them. It's usually they have like a form on their websites. You just fill out the form and you send it to them. And, you need to register your voice on this because I think this is very important. And people like Cory Booker and Kamala Harris and Elizabeth Warren should not be sitting in judgment of Donald Trump, especially when they're his opponent right now. And that's just not right. So make sure this gets around. Make sure people know also about the march. And it's a call to action. Do something, folks. Do as much as you can, whatever you can. I know not everybody can go to Washington like I can't, but there are a lot of things we can do. And we need to really talk to friends and people in our neighborhood. We need to tell them what's going on. So that's all I've got for you on this one. I want to thank you for stopping by, and I'll see y'all later.